Welcome back to another outstanding video. I'm here in the cockpit of the Su-30 mod with the new EFM, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to start her up, dark and cold. So, one of the first things you want to do is you want to look here at the right panel, and you can see here that we have the engine panel and the power panel as well. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn on these two switches right here, and these are your power switches. We're also going to go to the power panel and we're going to turn on the VHF1 switch and the VHF2 switches, which is going to be right here, VHF1, VHF2. Now we're going to head back to the distribution switchgear panel and we're going to cut these on. And you should see this right here is, I believe, a radio panel. So you can pretty much talk to guys on the ground, rearm, refuel, that etc. And now we're going to go back to the engine panel once again. And to start it, this is like an APU. We're going to have the RH, which is going to be the right engine, and the LH, which is going to be the left engine. So we're going to press and hold the right engine, or the RH button, and we're going to wait for that RPM to reach about 25%. So press and hold it until it's 25, and after that you can just pretty much let go of the button. So as you can hear, it's spooling up. We just wait for it. Alrighty, and we're all set. And now we're going to remove the throttle from the off position to idle position. And to do this, what you're going to do is you're going to go into adjust controls, you're going to go into systems, and you're going to see right throttle idle detent, and you're going to see left throttle idle detent, and just map your buttons to that. So we're just going to go ahead and crank that right engine now. And we're going to go out the side view. We're going to see the nozzle come up. Now as the engine cuts on, the flight controls cut on as well, as you guys can see here. And now you see that engine go into the neutral position. And if you look at the RPM data, you can see that the engine's at 70%. So we want to do the same thing for the left side. So hold the LH button until it hits 25%. Alrighty, we're at 25% RPM. And we're going to go ahead and crank that left engine now. Alright, both engines are at 70%. So now we're going to go back to the engine panel once again, and we're going to turn on the AC generation and inverter switches, also the ground power switch. So we're going to cut all these on. And then we're going to head back to the distribution switchgear panel, and we're also going to cut on the rest of these switches. We're going to go ahead and close the canopy now. And now we're going to head back to the power panel, which is here on the right. We're going to cut on the rest of these switches here. And as you guys can see, it's cutting on the MFDs for us. And it's also turning on the hood. We're also going to go to the second power panel, and we're going to cut on these switches as well. Now that we got the aircraft powered up, we're going to go ahead and shut off the ground power switch. And now you guys can see we have the alignment. And so to start the alignment, we're going to press, first of all, this is going to be on the first MFD. And we're going to press this button right here to start it. And it takes about 2 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and let that do its thing. And while we're letting it do its thing, what we're going to do now is we're going to cut on the hood. Now, this is for the MKA and the MKI versions. So you're going to move this knob up to turn on the hood. And I believe this switch right here just adds different hood functions, as you guys can see. So you got the, the AOA information, the heading, and when you turn this off, it's just standard. Um, so make sure you guys have that on. We're still gonna wait for the alignment to go through. I also forgot to address too that the brightness control for this is also going to be to cut on the UFCP, both on the MKI and the MKA. You're going to turn this knob to turn the UFCP on and off. So now we're down to 10 seconds. Okay, now after alignment's complete, it's going to say alignment ready on the MFD. As you guys can see, this is in Russian. You do have the ability to change it to English. What we're going to do now is we're going to head over to the PS5D screen here. And you're going to see this button right here that's on the top left. We're going to go ahead and click this 2 times, and that's going to complete the whole alignment process. So as you guys can see, you have the ADI, you have your other information where the airports are, and you have your engine stuff. So that pretty much completes the startup for the Su-30, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing in the SM model.